Morning, everyone. Welcome to today's short session. Let's just see who's here live. Snuggle up today if you're here live because it's a bit chilly. Okay, let's just see who's coming live. So if you're grabbing this on the replay, this session is a pranayama and meditation session. G'day, Joe. So, so we're going to be working on the lower three chakras with our practice this morning. So you'll just need to make sure that you're warm today and comfortable. Morning, Joe. Hope you're well. Who else is here this morning? So we'll do our mantra meditation. As this is like mantra meditation is the way we work with the chakras. That's the way the yogis, the early yogis would work with the chakras. They would chant the seed mantra, hi Shao, and kind of plant it in the chakra, and remembering that this that the seed, the mantra that we that we chant isn't for the particular chakra, but for the element that's within the chakra. Okay, so that's what we're chanting to the element itself, not the chakra. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll guide you into just a little bit of visualization on each chakra. Then we'll do maybe 3 or 5 rounds of chanting, and then we'll move on to the next one. So that's how we're going to go this morning. Good morning, Karen. All right, so I'm going to start. It's 9:03. So just to give you, so I don't interrupt too much, some instruction, so I don't interrupt during the process of the meditation. Muladhara, the root chakra, so the base chakra at the perineum. The mantra for that is lung. Okay, lung. As in L-U-N-G. We will have a look at the symbols there. So we'll visualize or get a sense of the earth element. We will visualize the golden square, that is the yantra for that chakra. And then we'll move up to the next one, which is Svadhisthana, the sacral chakra, so just above the pubic bone and in. The element there is water, and the chant, the mantra is Vang. Okay. You can also pronounce that Vang, but it's really quite, soft. The V is quite soft. Okay, and then it's the crescent moon is the yantra there. Then we move up to Manipura, so the navel center, the navel chakra behind your belly button, that's the fire element. And the yantra for that is the red triangle, and we want it pointing upwards. Okay, we want it pointing up. And the mantra for that is Ram. So R-U-N-G, as in rung, but it's pronounced with a little bit of a roll, so rung. Okay? And that's what we're going to do today. So get yourself comfortable. Nice. Best to be seated when we're doing this kind of meditation. So just making sure that you're supported and you're not leaning back into something. You can have, like, I've got a cushion kind of at my sacrum, the top of my sacrum sort of area that supports me. Or actually it's not a cushion, that's one of my scarves that I shove in there. So is that I'm nice and upright, but I feel supported. Okay, so sitting on top of the sit bones and just feeling that support just at the base of my spine. And feel where your feet come in contact with the floor, or maybe you're sitting on your mat or your cushion and you've got your legs crossed, feeling into that. Let go of any holding in the body. Just let the shoulders relax. So we want our spine to be straight and lifted, but we don't want to be propping it up. We want, if you can imagine the spine long, but the tissues around, everything around the spine relaxing down. Hope that makes sense. And just notice what you've brought to your practice this morning. So anything physical, any mental chatter that you've got happening, any story you've got happening today. Any emotion that may be present. Feelings in the body. The feels, all of the feels, the sensations that are arising or just present there. Good morning, Pam. Feeling in, checking in. And then just notice the natural flow of your breath. We're not changing the breath at all. Noticing the quiet mind, or the quietening mind. And then just a few rounds of bamboo breathing. So the cleansing breath up and down the central channel, starting at the base chakra, starting at Muladhara. And just inhaling, breathing all the way up to the crown chakra, and exhaling all the way down. And just get a sense of the breath moving through this hollow bamboo-like channel. And a sense of it cleansing, sweeping through as you breathe. You can go as fast or as slow as is comfortable for you. Just make it natural. Nice. And then the next time you come down, I'm just going to go back a bit. The next time you come down, bring your awareness and just rest it at Muladhara, at the root chakra. So just taking a moment there to feel into the area, so the kshetram of Muladhara, so the energy around that. And we're looking for a feeling of stability. And you might like to tune into the earth element here. So stable, grounded, the earthy smell. Whatever conjures up in your mind when we think about the earth element. And then bring to mind the golden square. So remembering that golden square is the color of, they say, the sunlight hitting a field of wheat. Okay, so that gentle movement of the wheat in the breeze and the sunlight kind of reflecting through it, that golden hue, I suppose. You could imagine a square of that golden colour. And then we're going to chant the mantra, lung, lung. We're going to do it 3 times. You can do it without the arms. You can add the arms if you like. Either way, whatever you feel up for this morning. So we'll just, rather than chant the full Om Lung Namaha, just plant the seed today. So the bij seed, so meaning lung, just that one word, lung. That's the bij mantra. When you do that, visualize the yantra, so the golden square at the kshetram point. Okay? And, you don't need to bring your hands down to your perineum. Just, if you're using the hands, just bring them kind of down low and in front. All right, so when you're ready, we're going to inhale the arms out or just keep them in front of you. And when we exhale, we chant Lung. Visualizing the golden square. Inhale. Lung. And again, inhale. Lung. Hold your awareness on the yantra of the golden square. The stability of the earth element, pure potential. The natural breath at the kshetram. Golden square. And now I invite you to bring your awareness up the central channel to the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana chakra, the second chakra, just behind the pubic bone. And getting a sense of the watery element there. The yantra here is the crescent moon, the color of moonlight on the water. And just remembering that this is the seat of ancestral trauma, karmic residue. But we have the support, we call in the support from Vishnu or an ancestor that you may call in. Visualize the crescent moon. The water element. And then when you're ready, inhale, and we exhale, Vang. Inhaling. Exhale the mantra, Vang. Inhaling, Vang. Visualize the watery element, the crescent moon. Vang. Sitting there at the Kshetram, the concentration point for the second chakra. The watery element. Remembering that the crocodile is the animal here in this chakra that represents the scary nature of life. But we have the support of Vishnu. The shimmery color of moonlight on water. And then move your awareness up to Manipura chakra, the navel center, just behind your belly button. Just finding the concentration point there. And you're looking for the fiery element. Your fire may be quite well lit this morning, might be a big fire, big flame. It could be just a little spark. Either way, even if your flame is big, can you draw your concentration point or your concentration to the base of that flame at the navel center? Our deity here is Rudra, so he is your personal trainer of the Manipura chakra. The yantra is a red triangle. The triangle is pointing upward. The color of the triangle, the color of the red is the color of embers. So that beautiful, deep, shimmery color of ember in the bottom of the fire. And the mantra here is Rung, R-U-N-G, Rung. When you're ready, inhale. The fiery element, the red triangle pointing up, exhale, Rung. Inhale. Rung. Last one. Rung. Settle your awareness there. Red triangle pointing up. The fiery element. The chakra of transformation. Of letting go. And then just letting go of that concentration point and take your awareness to the whole area of the lower chakras. So from the bottom of your pelvis, your pelvic floor, all the way up to your navel, or even just above the navel, all the way around the body, within the body, without the body. The breath is natural, whatever that is for you this morning. And just feel into the energy of the lower chakras. These lower chakras represent our humanness, what it is to be human. All about earthly qualities. Earth, water, fire. And then expand that awareness and just notice how you feel now. Be with the sensations in the body. And just notice what it is that you're feeling now and how this mantra meditation has affected you this morning. So, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but maybe you feel more solid, maybe you feel more grounded, maybe, you just notice that your awareness is quite strong in the lower part of the body. I don't know. Whatever you feel here, notice that, take note of it, the effects of this practice. And then just to finish off, because sometimes this practice can leave some people feeling quite, I don't want to say low, but so the energy is very grounded and heavy. Okay, you might feel now that you want to just sit in meditation for the rest of the day. So, it's the start of the day. We want to just get the prana flowing throughout a little more now. So come back to your bamboo breathing and just take it up through the central channel again, all the way to the crown and back down. And on the next one, all the way up and go out through the crown and up into ether. And all the way down and down into the earth. So we're drawing energy up through the earth, through the central channel, out into the ether, and then back, the ether energy back down through the body, and the earth's receiving that. So having this beautiful play between the two polarities, really, ether and earth. And next time you come back down, rather than coming back down to the base chakra, come to Anahata, your heart center. Just holding awareness there, letting your heart center breathe. And knowing that this is our next chakra that we're going to learn about, practice. And yes, of course, we're going to go into the upper chakras, but we're going to start here at the heart. This is a gateway, this chakra. And of course, we'll find more out about that on Saturday. So you might like to place your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart space. Maybe lay your hands over your heart space, whatever feels right. And just take a moment of gratitude for your practice, for your efforts. For the teachings that have been handed down. All the way down from the early yogis. Yeah, they've changed, but so is life. But I think, you know, this is, they've passed down this beautiful foundation for us to build upon. In whatever way we see fit in ourselves. Beautiful. Thanks for joining me. Hope to see some of you shortly. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.